art friends. So hopefully you had a chance to listen to and see this incredible book called Beautiful Oops. It's probably the most important book we're gonna do all year, and I will reference it all the time because sometimes in art or in life or in other classes or other resource times, we might make an oops. We might make a mistake or do something that we think isn't really what we were hoping for or wanting, but that's okay. We can work through it. Mistakes are hard, and I don't like making mistakes, but we can turn it into something. We can make it beautiful. So that's what this book is all about, and I hope that you got to see that video because the art teacher in that video showed each page so well. So if you haven't watched it yet, go back. It's so cool. So Barney Salzberg comes up with all kinds of creative ways to turn one thing into another. So today, your supplies, you need background paper. Mine's plain white, yours can have lines, whatever you have. You need some other kind of paper, hopefully that's another color. If you don't have another color sheet of paper, maybe go around your house or in your classroom or in your desk to find one. And if you need a second to get out this supplies after I say everything, just pause the video. The next thing you need is your glue stick, and then the thing after that you need are something to draw with. You can get out your markers or your crayons also. So the first thing you're going to do is make a beautiful oops on your plain background paper, okay? Nothing's on your background paper yet. So take your colorful paper and tear. You want to use your hands to tear the paper. You can tear one big piece, you can do a few small pieces, and you're going to use your glue stick. Does everybody know how to use your glue stick the right way? Here's my little rhyme. So you push up the glue stick glue so it sticks up over the top just a little bit. Is that enough? Yes, that's enough glue. You don't want it sticking out way tall because then when you go to use it, it will break and then the glue will get everywhere and then you don't have any glue in your glue stick anymore. Oh, that's terrible. So we're gonna use our art supplies the right way. So you're gonna get your glue stick, turn the bottom just a little bit so a little bit comes up on the top. Then little circles round and round on the back of your paper. Little circles round and round, just enough to glue it down. So I put some glue on the back of my tiny paper. See how it's just all over it. And then you turn it over and you stick it down anywhere on your paper. Now your paper has an oops on it. You can use any sort of paper. It could be colorful paper, it could be newspaper, tear something out of a magazine, tear something from like a different note card that's a different color, okay? And now I want you to make something from this speck on your paper. You could glue a few more down if you wanted to, okay? I'm gonna work on mine. I want you to work on yours, and then in the next slide, I'll show you what to make. Sound good? Okay, see you in a minute. Bye. Okay, friends, I hope you've been working on your beautiful oops pictures. Can I show you what I've done so far? Okay. So this page, I tore out a piece of magazine and it was sort of reminding me of a storm cloud a little bit. So what I did was I drew another cloud beside it and some raindrops and some lightning, and I thought I would make a cool storm. This first one that I did with just a colorful blue paper, do you see where I glued that down? It didn't really remind me of anything. I couldn't really think of anything else to make with it, so I just traced it. And I traced it again, and I kept tracing it till it just made this really big, cool shape, and I thought I'd do some rainbow colors on it. So that's what I came up with this one. And then my third picture, I made a third one. You can make more than one today if you want to, if you have time. I tore out some newspaper and it made this kind of cool triangle shape, which reminded me of a roof of a house. So I want to remind you of something that we did last week. Remember how I told you always write and draw in pencil first, and then go back with a dark color, either a marker or a crayon, like black or brown or something really dark, and then trace over your lines so that you can see your lines really well. So look at my house right now. It looks good, but now I'm going to go over the lines. And now you should be able to see this little window a little better. Okay, so I'm going to keep working on this one, and I'll take a picture of it and show it to you guys when I'm all done. And another really important thing about art class, whether you're in your classroom at your desk or in your home studio, wherever you're making art today, remember to clean up completely. That means that all caps go on markers, and it should make that click sound. Can you hear it? Might not be able to hear that, but it should all make that click sound. Same with your glue stick. If your glue stick is sitting out there like this or like this, try to take the glue stick down. We're gonna bring that back in. Twist, twist, in. No more glue. We're all done for today. And then we're going to make it click. Ah, I heard that click that time. So that's how we clean up our glue stick. We put it back in our art box or our desk, somewhere safe in your studio. Got it? All right. Thanks so much. We'll see you in a second. Bye.